The humble ice cube, something we encounter daily without a second thought. Did you know there's more to an ordinary ice cube than meets the eye? Stick with me until the end, because number 1 will shock you. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of frozen water in a cube shape. We'll uncover scientific secrets, reveal surprising facts, and share some of the latest breakthroughs of 2025 that might just change how you see that simple, clear cube chilling in your drink. Whether you're a curious science lover or just ice cube obsessed, you're in the right place. But first, let's get down to the science. Water turns to ice when its molecules slow down and lock into a crystalline structure. Below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, in a typical home freezer around -18 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Fahrenheit. This process can take a few hours to yield that classic cube, but it's not just about temperature. Airflow, container shape, and water purity all play a role. You might have noticed cloudy ice cubes. That cloudiness stems from trapped air and impurities forced to the center as freezing begins from the outside inward. Clear, perfectly cubed ice. That's science and technique working together. Why do we so often freeze water in cube shapes? The cube is efficient, stackable, space-saving, and stable in trays with uniform molds. It maximizes freezer storage and cools beverages evenly. Plus, cubes melt more slowly than crushed ice, helping to chill without diluting too fast. In mixology and bartending, that's gold. A large, slow-melting cube keeps your drink cold without watering it down. Fun fact, some premium cocktail bars use oversized ice spheres or clear cubes for this very reason, keeping flavor locked in while looking sleek. On a molecular level, the cube shape is fascinating because it reflects how ice expands as it freezes. Water expands by about 9% when transforming into ice, which builds pressure if it's frozen in confined shapes. That's why ice cube trays sometimes crack or ice pops out with dramatic force. The crystalline lattice of ice forms a hexagonal structure, yet we see cubes because molds enforce geometric boundaries. Scientists have studied how freezing in cubes can produce stress lines or microfractures that give rise to that sharp crackle, sound, and visual fragmentation. You might observe, people love the beauty of clear ice cubes. There's a reason ice carving is an art, and why a single crystal clear cube adds visual drama to your glass. Clarity comes when water freezes slowly and directionally, often using insulated molds that freeze from the top down and allow impurities to push downward, leaving a crystal clear top. Some people even boil their water first or use distilled water with filtered tap to minimize dissolved air. Today, you can buy clear cube ice packs or molds designed to produce spark quality. Glass-like cubes, quite the upgrade from your standard tray. Now for the 2025 updates promised earlier. This year has seen some impressive developments in ice cube tech. Researchers have unveiled a smart ice tray that monitors freeze progress via an app and stops freezing the moment perfect clarity is detected, saving energy and time. One team also introduced a directional freeze panel, a detachable battery-powered plate that ensures top-down freezing at home without needing specialized freezers. Both innovations were showcased at the Consumer Electronics Show in early 2025 and are entering initial market tests right now. So now you know the science, history, and future of the ice cube. But what about today's biggest ice cube challenges? Can you solve them? Here are 3 fun experiments you can do at home. Make plain ice cubes and compare them to boiled and refrozen cubes. See how clarity improves. Try freezing water in different cube sizes, standard trays, large whiskey cube molds, even silicone sphere molds, and note melting rates. Freeze colored water with food dye to observe crystal growth patterns and clarity differences. Snap time-lapse videos to catch air bubbles forming and moving. Great content for your channel and science-informed visuals. In 2025, some eco-friendly startups have also introduced biodegradable molds and ice cube farms. Bulk-made flash-frozen cubes for cafes and bars delivered to reduce individual plastic tray usage. These efforts may seem small, but they add up, cutting waste, saving energy, and making that everyday cube a bit greener. Before we go, let's quickly cover some jaw-dropping ice cube facts. Fact 1. The shocker. The largest ice cube ever made weighed over 20 kilograms. Materials. Scientists at a cold lab facility in Norway crafted it in 2025. It took days to freeze and could chill a small yacht. Fact 2. Ice cubes crack and pop because of internal pressure from expansion crystals forming and air trapped unevenly. Fact 3. Crystal clear cubes can stay intact for up to an hour longer in a hot drink. Fact 4. In space, water behaves weirdly, but cube formation experiments on the International Space Station revealed near-perfect cubes when microgravity removed convection cells. Fact 5. Some animals, like polar bears, will gently bite an ice cube to detach it, preserving it for longer cooling. Okay, that one's more adorable than scientific, but still true among wildlife snapshots. For visuals, here's what to show. Pour water into different cube molds, standard, large, insulated, and film side by side, freezing progress. Do a time lapse of ice fracturing, bubbles forming, the opaque center evolving. Capture close-ups of clear V's, clouded cubes under light to highlight clarity. If possible, demo the smart tray or directional freeze panel, or at least animated mockups describing how they work. Visual contrasts, cloudy V's, clear, slow V's, fast melt will make your content pop and keep viewers glued. Well, folks, that's a chill look at the ice cube. Until next time, stay cool literally and figuratively.